Alrighty, hello everyone, I'm the French Monk and welcome back to another video. Now, I've often been asked this very next question. French, what's up with Holdfast Nations at War? Why aren't you playing the game anymore on your channel? Why has it been so long since we've seen another video on it? Is it still relevant? Are people still playing it? And so on and so on. Now, today is the day we're gonna find out what's up with the game, because I haven't played it for a while, and especially the land battles. You may have seen one of my latest videos, which was the cinematic gameplay of the new 50-gun frigate ship that they introduced. So yeah, naval battles and such. That's something I regularly visit when it comes to this game. But in terms of land battles, it's been a while. Now I don't have a regiment in this game, so I'm just gonna have to join just a public server and see what's up, the melee wise, gameplay, visuals, you name it. We're just gonna see how Holdfast has developed, and yeah, let's just start, shall we? Okay, so here we are in the game. It's been a while since I've seen this menu, and that's actually a little bit bad on me because I haven't played it for so long, and especially considering the fact that I was one of the first guys in the whole wide world to have been able to play this game along with a couple of other YouTubers and obviously hand select people in order to test the game and such. So let's see. Oh god, that is not looking great, is it? I don't know if it's because it's the time. I assume it is. It's Friday evening, so no, it's Thursday evening. What am I talking about? It's Thursday evening, but still, I'm guessing the community events they host them in the weekend, because I often see those announcements when it comes to Steam and such. But let's join this American one. Okay, sure enough, our ping will be a little bit higher than usual, but it's still got 60 people on it, so it should be good, right? Alrighty, we made it. Okay, I'm first gonna go spec. See, oh god. No, wait, that's not spec. Because obviously you got spec now, like so. And you can just, oh god. You can just swap through people, but I think you also got the free roam camera, so let's use that one. Let's speed up. Alrighty, don't think I know. Yo, no, this is one of the first maps. Yeah. With the bridge and such. I think this was actually one of the first maps that I introduced to you guys. Yeah. This is my most popular video. Has been recorded on this map. If you guys remember, I recorded that massive, I believe it was British charge over this bridge right here. I didn't know they could. Oh yeah. That's something they added as well. I've seen that in an announcement. So you're now able to, because you have sappers now introduced in the game, you're now able to make up or set up barricades like this one, I believe. And I didn't even know you can put cannons on top of that. It might even be just added to the map. I don't know, but I do know for a fact that I've seen these kind of barricades and spikes and such. You can place those as well as those caskets right there. That's pretty cool. But I do know this map very well, and it seems like nothing really has changed. Like in terms of, I'm talking about visuals. Obviously, I'm not doing it 100% full on HD graphics because the game is a little bit slow on my PC. But regardless, let's join the game, shall we? So I'm gonna go 31 players against 24. Let's support our French brothers in arms. See if we got some new units actually. Another cannoneer. Let's go line infantry for now first, right? Let's see. There we go. Yay! I know I got a high ping. That's cool that it actually shows that. I'm playing on an American server, by the way, again, as the European servers appear to, well, not have many people on. Still got the tilde key. Good stuff. Ooh, I liking those sounds. So I may not have shown you guys this, but the channel trailer that I made earlier this year introduced actually a new element that was introduced to Holdfast Nations at War, and that's namely that these cannons, you are actually able to move them now. Like, as cannons, you can actually hold them and like push them and such, which is actually pretty cool. Alright, onwards. Let's go third person again. Do some rocket artillery. Also introduced at a later stage, the rocket artillery. Right, let's stay here. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that guy got wrecked. Ah, there we got the rocket artillery. Let's see how this works. Alrighty, that's up and ooh, they can launch multiple. Wow, those are some good hits, I think. Let's get a little bit closer to the bridge there. See if we can counter and help our friendlies. Officer behind the rock, I can't see him. Ooh, no, wait. Wait, that's a friendly one, right?
Shoot him, don't shoot him, Brasilia. Don't shoot
Fine.
him. Don't shoot him, that's an order of the king. Don't kill the officer. Don't kill
Oh,
the
okay.
officer. Don't kill him. Okay, don't kill him.
Oh, that's a court martial. Oh my god.
Make your way up to that rock and hold the bridge proper.
Right, I actually forgot I have to implement my crosshair because I did that for the cinematic
French, I
video.
require your aid. Shoot any who approach. Keep a constant volley.
I will do. There we go, crosshair enabled, and now let's kill some guys, shall we? That's a friendly.
Advance a bit, boys.
Let's, yeah, we gotta advance.
Get to the bridge, get to the bridge.
Push to the bridge, men!
Alright, we'll push.
The king is here with you, boys. The king of Sardinia is here with you. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I shall protect you till death, sir. I shall protect you till death.
Very good music.
Oh, look, we have the Marine French Corps over there.
The Marine French Corps.
Let me
Wow, that was a good hit.
Hey, we got the meme guy as well.
I'm liking how everyone's just lined up behind me.
Oh, fuck, we get
Actually,
shot.
maybe we can help our friendlies up
We get
yonder.
shot.
So,
For
Charge!
Napoleon!
I don't know.
ooh, that guy got wrecked. Yes, come on, we need to destroy.
Kill you, fucks!
Oh shit, that's a, oh fuck me. They came in our backs. They just slaughtered us all. Holy hell. Okay, well that was a failed attempt at a oh, is that Obi-Wan?
General Kenobi!
Oh god.
Meme guy.
There's something I like about this game, by the way. The VoIP, like introducing in-game voice. It's actually pretty clever, actually, to introduce that. The only thing I have a grievance with, by the way, and the reason why I haven't been playing this game so much, is first and foremost melee. Melee is the horror. Okay, melee, as I was saying, is of paramount importance to me, considering I like to become better at it, and this game does not give you that same reward that Mount and Blade gameplay gives you becoming better. This is just pretty much spam, and the only thing that can help you is your obviously your yeah, I'm gonna leave those two this fight.
The British are victorious.
There we go. Come on, get him. There we go. Okay, we got him. So as I was saying, it does not give you the same, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Satisfaction? Alrighty, so after that game crash, we're gonna play as Grenadier. So as I was saying, one of my grievances with this game is the melee gameplay, and I don't know if it's because of the visuals or something else, or the fact that this game overall is not performing very well on my PC. I don't know if other players have it as well, but what I do know is that a lot of my guys from the 5e, they complain about melee. So having asked around a little bit, it appears that a lot of people do have some grievances with this game, and that most of these grievances come from, well, the melee aspect, how the combat works. And I seem to remember in the early days of my regiment Swiss 5e, when we were playing on this game in those line battles that were organized, there was rarely a moment where an officer wanted to actually charge a regiment in melee, and that was because they were unsure if they would win that melee. First and foremost, with the knowledge of, well, it's gonna be a spin to win, and then a smaller line, like one person can literally kill or force a lot of your own teammates to team kill. And having that fear of, well, it's not a logical fear, is it? Because normally if you, oh shit, normally if you have a line that's twice or 3 times your size, right, you should be able to win a melee engagement, right? I mean, it's not always going to be the case. I know that in Mount and Blade as well, but we're not talking about skill here. This is about the game's performance and how melee works, and the hitboxes, especially the hitboxes. They're not the same. They're not as fine-tuned as Mount and Blade Napoleonic Wars, which again comes, well, there comes my argument, and it's not good. And I think if they fine-tune that and make melee gameplay a little bit more, I don't know, easy is not the right word, more entertaining, I don't know, more add a little bit more satisfaction to it, I don't know, make it more fluent perhaps, they would get a lot of the people that they lost back, really.
What's happening? Okay, boys, come on, with the officers. Oh shit, that guy almost got us.
Come on.
Cover us.
Did you see that?
Say, watch out.
You see that? A freaking bayonet stab to the head. Couldn't kill him. But yeah, it's not the same satisfaction you have when playing Mount and Blade. And again, I'm fully aware the guys who made this game, obviously they made Mount and Blade Napoleonic Wars, or some of them did. They worked on that project, and this is their new project, fully Napoleonic Wars related. And oh, we gotta melee this guy. Or not? Okay. Can I kill this guy? Jesus, got stabbed in my stomach. Okay, but I do know the fact that they worked on this game, right? And you can see clearly the links, like the exact same combat system, like you got up, down, left, and right, 4 directional, and you can see hints and how, the way that the game is made and the layout and such that it's all related to their first project now of Mount and Blade, the DLC Napoleonic Wars. But I think they've, yeah, I don't know. Melee is something huge for a lot of players, and as I was saying, in the early days of this game, back when I still had a regiment on it, there were rarely any moments of the officer actually wanting to get into melee, because we knew that melee, it was just a throw of the dice. Like, it wasn't at all skill based, it was mostly luck. And what Mount and Blade Warband and Napoleonic Wars did, they, yeah, that system was, it was sound. Obviously it had its own flaws as well, but it was sound enough to make sure that the player knew that, well, hey, I can get lucky at times, but it's mostly skill. Like you can see in the Napoleonic War servers, there's like these group fight servers, right? I mean, those are people who are dedicating themselves to becoming the best of the best in Napoleonic Wars melee. And that is something that this game
Kill, no
is
prisoners.
not going to be able to grant you. See a lucky chamber. Alright, got that one as well. And yeah, there you go. Not wanting to melee. Well, regardless, that can happen as well in Mount and Blade, but still, most of the time people do not want to melee. It's a lot of shooting. And yeah, that's a shame, because it's how I lost. It's because of that grievance that I lost my regiment to this game. They didn't want to play it anymore. It wasn't fun. It wasn't entertaining. It was pretty much every day and every event, let's say, because we didn't have daily events on this game. But it was every event that we had on this game, we had the same tactics. And it's not because I'm a bad officer, it's not because I deliberately tell my men to just stand back and not get into melee. It's just we wouldn't risk it. We couldn't just do that. The moment we got into melee, we would get slaughtered. Or one person of us managed to get 12 kills by just spinning around, which is a little bit like ridiculous, right? I made a couple of videos of those. You can look those up in my series of Holdfast. But there are some moments in that series where you have like questions are being asked, like, is this even, like, you know what I mean, right? It doesn't have to be realistic, but still, like, one player surrounded by 12 enemies and he's able to kill them all. I mean, So yeah, that's how I lost my regiment, and because of the fact that I lost my regiment, there was no real motivation anymore for me to play this game. If you guys know what I mean. Like, I'm an officer of the Swiss, and I like leading people into this game and making a community and all of that sorts. And this game had the foundation for that. But the longer we kept playing it, the more, whoa, that was good actually. The longer we kept playing it, the more it became aware to us that it was very repetitive in terms of the line battles, because it was constantly shooting, and all charges came very late. I don't know if that's still the case now, because obviously I haven't played it for a long while, but I know in those early days it took a long while before the all charge came, and when it did came, it was just, I don't know, it didn't look good. Not to say that this is a bad game, by the way. It has a really strong foundation, and if the developers fix these things and can improve upon that piece of the gameplay, because all the rest, like everything else, looks pretty good. It looks solid, right? The maps are good, the shooting mechanics and such, the new additions to the game, like the movable artillery pieces. You got rocket artillery, you got a lot of classes. That's something I like about this game. It has a lot of variety when it comes to units. And nations, obviously. Well, nations, You still have Mountain Blade Napoleonic Wars with, I believe they got Rhine Bones, UK, Prussia, Russia, France, and this game only has 3 nations, but I do believe they were gonna add another. I don't know if I'm correct on this, but I believe Spain was the next nation to be added to this game. But yeah, this game is it's again, it's solid, but it's for people who have played a lot of Napoleonic Wars Mountain Blade. It is understandable of frustration at times, just of that one important aspect of the game. Like, if you guys can like agree with me on that, or you don't even have to agree, you can understand it, right? Maybe you guys are like, hey, the melee isn't so bad, it's pretty doable. Maybe you have a really high-end PC and are able to run this game on all the frame rates you want, and you don't have any problems with, well, the spin to win thingies or whatever, or maybe it just works just fine for you. But yeah, again, I'm not saying it's a bad game, and I still stand fully behind it and behind its process of developing. And I do hope that the developers are able to damn it. Yeah, but I do hope that the developers are able to further improve this game. Let's see if we can spawn us. Oh, I want to spawn us something else, boys. So yeah, there you guys have it. So that's one of the reasons, well, main reason why I haven't been playing this game so often. And that's just the melee gameplay. And again, I've been told by many that they're still working on it. And some people, again, they'll probably like it. I'm just not a huge fan of it. In the early days, I didn't see it at first, right? I was overwhelmed by this game because it was new back in the day, and I had a lot of fun with it because there was a lot of, like, you got these nice regiments lined up, so many people playing it, you got the volley shooting and such. But when it came to melee, I wouldn't say blind, but I was a little bit too eager or too happy for the game to actually make a good opinion about it. I think a lot of people, or other people, or other YouTubers, I mean, were, yeah, just as amazed by how good this game was for its first stages and how much fun it was, that we completely missed, or not really completely missed, but we missed out the flaws that the game, the melee aspect of the game might have later, at a later time, right? Come on, yeah, gotta get it. You see that? I was clicking, but it's just not the same, and it's a little bit of a shame. One of the things I really like about this game, and you guys may have seen that, is the naval aspect, and I believe that was the main reason why the developers made this game as well, because I think their priority was, again, correct me if I'm false, their priority was naval warfare. It got shown a lot in obviously their trailers and such, and it's immediately noticeable that this game was, again, prioritizing the naval aspect of the game, of this area, I mean. And they included the land battles because obviously you got Mountain Blade Napoleonic Wars and needed to compete with that game as well, even though it was their own game. But yeah, naval warfare has been the focus of this game. Oh, damn it, no one's got him. Right, let's see, where is he going? Maybe we can sneak behind them. Can we sneak behind him? Ooh, he saw me.
I'm a murderer.
Come on, get him, get him, get him! Get him! Get him! Come on, back here, you bitch!
Will someone else man this cannon? I have a rifle and it shoots. Whoa.
I'll do it. I'm a cannoneer. Fuck it. I'm already
Well,
right here. I
just,
got it. I got it.
need to switch.
Alright, got it. Okay, Michael.
I have a rifle. We have
Oh,
French
come
box
on.
to the right.
Well, take them out.
Yeah.
Shoot them in their fucking baguette faces.
Yes.
Right. So I think I'm gonna leave it here. So again, not at all bringing this game down. I just wanted to give you guys a reason of why I wasn't playing it so much. And those reasons being, first and foremost, I don't have a regiment on this game. And yes, I know what you guys are going to say. But French, you can join a regiment! No, no way. I'm not going to join a regiment. I am loyal to the Swiss Brigade. And that brigade is now playing in Mount Blake Napoleonic Wars because my members, they like that game. And they want to wait for a fitting sequel to that DLC. And sadly, in their eyes, and partially in mine, this isn't the full or well worthy sequel to that game. As much pain as that does to saying that, it is what my members told me, and it's kind of what I have, well, I've been seeing the past year or two as well. It's just not it's just not it, you know. And again, you can't just force people to play this game either, so hence why the regiment stopped playing. Oh, I need to reload. Come on, reload, there you go. So hence why the regiment stopped playing games, and because the regiment stopped playing games, I didn't have anyone to lead. And again, yeah, that's the reason why I stopped recording this game as well. But there we go, we won. Got a couple of kills, 6 on 10, that's not too bad, I guess. Alrighty, it's a new map, but I just want to finish off this, my thought process before I got cut out by yet another crash during the loading screen. But yeah, as I was saying, one of the reasons, or a couple of the reasons that I am not recording this game anymore is obviously primarily the fact that I don't have a regiment anymore. And the fact that I don't have a regiment anymore is because they had grievances with the melee gameplay.
Retreat to the barrier.
And
Hold the barrier.
I have as well.
Hold the barrier.
And yeah, those are two very strong reasons not to play the game anymore. And again, I know you guys are gonna say, but French, you can still join another regiment. No, not gonna do that. Doesn't obviously hinder me from visiting this game, because I am still following it up, and oh god, I am still following its process of development, and I'm always eager to see what the developers added to the game. Hence I was making that video with when it came to the new frigate, right? The 50-gun frigate ship. So I'm still
Okay, well you just want to lay down.
I'm still allowing myself to be updated on this game whenever possible. And yeah, I'll still be making videos on this game.
We're gonna flank them. We're gonna fuck them up.
Alright, these guys are gonna flank them. But yeah, I'm still gonna make videos on this game. There's gonna be some gaps between videos, and now you guys finally know the reason why. And again, you guys may be 100% on board with the way this game works or functions. Sadly, that is not the case when it comes to what I think about this game. And again, I don't want to play a game or force myself to play a game that I do not enjoy 100%. And oh my god, the ear rape. And I know for you guys that's gonna be a problem as well.
Dare you?
Jesus, those are loud noises. So again, as I was saying, I don't want to play a game that I don't 100% enjoy, because it will show on the recording, right? You can't really fake, or well, you can fake it, but it's gonna be noticeable right away when you don't enjoy a game to your fullest. And
No
in the
worries,
beginning,
let's
this
go. Go to
game,
the canyon. Don't build it
I
here.
really
Go to the
enjoyed
canyon.
it. Like
Or go to the cave.
100% I enjoyed it, and yeah, sadly, not so much anymore. But again, it doesn't gonna stop me from making videos on this game, because I do like some of the additions that they made, and as I said, naval combat is still my favorite part of this game. So yeah, again, that was I know it's gonna probably be a long video, but I do hope you guys came this far, and if you did, congratulations. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So again, thank you guys for sticking throughout this whole rant or whatever it is, or throughout this whole explanation of me answering one question, which is where is Holdfast Nations at War on the channel. But yeah, now you have your answer. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you more or less, well, understand the reason behind this whole video, and but the reason behind, well, the fact that I don't play Holdfast as much anymore compared to
Fuck! I got shot! I got
the
shot!
past.
Where are my gods?
And yeah,
Godsman, where are
I'll see you
you?
guys in the next video then. Take care everyone.
God.